what you want to do is press the lock button. That keeps the wheel from spinning. And you're going to take off the locking nut. Take the disc. You want to face it outward, obviously. Then you take the locking nut. Spin it on by hand. And I'm holding the lock button down. So by holding the lock button, you take the little wrench. It's called the spanner wrench. It comes with the angle grinder. And you just tighten that up a little bit. Not even like a half a turn. It should be nice and tight. And then you're ready to roll. So I took the guard off of this because it's a little easier to use when you're stripping paint. So and you got to be careful. You don't want to stay in one spot too long because it can really chew the wood up. And then what I've been doing is taking off all this old paint and going back over the wood with a orbital sander with a 40 grit sandpaper just to take out all the swirl marks. So it's a lot of work. Probably would have been a lot easier if they had the house sandblasted or something, but this was the job. I'm doing two sides of the house, and I put in after that I've got 8 days in on the grinding and sanding, and plus the power wash, so I'm up around 65 hours, so not too bad. And then I'm going to be priming and painting the house 2 coats, so yeah, all in all, it should be a pretty nice job once it's all done. And the guy who owned the house is an older guy, and he used oil-based paint on the house, and he added linseed oil, so a lot of this paint is still like sticky and gumming up in the wheel. So I keep a I have a wire brush, try to clean the discs out every once in a while, but you only get so many hours out of them, if that. So I've gone through quite a few of these discs. So I got some at Harbor Freight. They're decent. The 36 grit, and I tried a Diablo 40 grit from Home Depot. That one worked real good. But they're $10, and the ones at Harbor Freight are like four and change. And then I bought a couple at Ace Hardware, the Gator discs, and that one seemed to last a little longer. They didn't clog up as easy. I kind of bought out all the local hardware shops, and we're going through these things like crazy. So anyway, does a decent job, and it's the first time I've really done something like this. I'm grinding all the paint down. I don't usually take on jobs with this much prep work, but the owner of the house is a friend of mine, and you know, he asked me to do the job, and I figured I went out. It's like a challenge, and I'm just doing it myself. I had a couple of guys that I could just call right now and have them help me, but I just figured I'd just tackle this one myself, and it seems to be moving along fast enough for me. So a few more days of the grinding, I'm going to start the painting. So anyway, I wanted to make a video and show you guys what I was up to today and how to change the wheel on this, because when I bought the thing I wasn't too sure. You got to make sure too there's different size wheels for different grinders. I noticed there's 2 different size wheels, so the discs. So you definitely make sure I think it's a 5/8 and a 7/8 or something, so like that. So I have to double check that one, but yeah, there's definitely if you're gonna be using the grinder, make sure you get the right discs that go with it. And yeah, that's about it. Simple, and be careful too. These things kick back. I took a nice hit to my knuckle and cut me open. So definitely, I've been wearing gloves, but I just wanted to make this video. So actually, my gloves are sitting on the side of me right now. But yeah, I've been wearing gloves while I do it. Gives you a better grip, and it's not as tough on your hands. Anyway, yeah, angle grinder for removing paint. So it's a lot better than sitting there scraping and sanding it. I tried just the orbital sander. I wasn't getting far, so I just used that to clean the shingles up after I stripped the paint off. Anyway, hope everyone has a good day, and check back for my next video. I'll try to post one when I start the priming and spraying and stuff, so I'll show you how I do all that. Alright guys, thanks a lot for watching, and if you like the video, like and subscribe. We'll be putting more painting content up.